Previously on the Advancius server. What's going on, guys? My name is Jaroks, and welcome to Season 4 of the Minecraft Advancius Skyblock Let's Play. Okay, guys, so we are in a bit of a pickle. However, I'll pull it back, and then I go to push it forward again, which that's what it's supposed to do to ignite the TNT. It breaks the coral block, and it just drops the TNT. Cannot wait to get Lumen back, which is an enchantment that gives me permanent night vision. Actually, just for giggles, I get night vision anyway. Let's go. Like one server crash that happened during that time lapse, so you might see a cut somewhere. However, I think we got it going good. Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Jaroks. Welcome to another episode of the Advancius Skyblock Survival Let's Play. Hope you guys are having a good day, because I sure am. And today, we have quite a little bit to do. We need to do a lot more work on our base. We need to work on trying to get some XP, mostly from a mob grinder. Last episode, we got the forge running. However, we ran into a few complications, which I will address later on in the video. And also, Andrew has been quite busy the past week or two. Since I uploaded my first episode, he's recorded a bunch of content for the series. And what I need to do at some point is, when I'm done doing the majority of the work on my base, I'm going to try to connect this bridge to this upper platform here, which I don't know how that's gonna go, but hey, it be what it be, you know? So I'm going to be doing the same thing I've kind of been doing like the past two seasons, actually pretty much past every season. I'm going to be building the platforms going out on each corner, platforms going out on the sides. Except for this side here, which I'm going to have like a special entrance area for this bridge. So there's not going to be like any like major building going on here, other than the bridge connector. So I guess really there's let's just get started with this build, with this platform building, and see how this goes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I may or may not have went a little overboard here. Now, obviously, you guys know I built the platforms that go all the way around the base, just so they're ready to be built on. But also, what the hell is up with another wreck? Well, I'll answer that question right now. They are going to be the base outline for floating islands. So the story here is the base itself was pulled from the ground with these floating islands, and it resides in the sky. That's the backstory for this island. And now that we have the base outline done here, we could probably move Andrew's bridge up, which I'm probably going to cut it. Actually, how tall is this? I'm curious. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll go 13. Up to this platform. So that means if I'm going to make like stairs or like put like slabs on here, I'll have to go out. It's a rise versus slope situation here. Man, I am terrible at this. So if I was to go out 13 blocks starting actually right here, this will be actually 15 blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But if I was to do slabs, I would have to double that. So let me add another 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So in order to make Andrew's bridge work, I would have to cut it right there and have it slope upwards. That actually does not seem that difficult, honestly. So I can just break right here. I would need an axe. And just like that, we're good. Because I'm going to put the first slab here. And then it's going to be up one, starting right here, going up one, half slab, up another, half up, half up, half up. All the way till we get to the tippy top of the spire. But I might save that for next episode, honestly. So we do have a few more things I want to get accomplished this episode. And the main thing I want to get is my XP grinder started with my spawners and stuff. Now the problem that we have here in the Nether is no water. So we cannot use water to push mobs around. And if we try using lava, it'll just burn up the mobs immediately. So I came up with a little design in creative, and we're going to take a look at it right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, right in front of me is the XP grinder that I was talking about, and instead of using water and lava to push the mobs around, I am using a series of flying machines to push the items. Well, not items. The mobs down into a 1x1 chute. So at first they get thrown into this trench here, which is 3 blocks wide, which it's okay, but it's not great. However, if we use these pistons here, it'll force all the mobs into a 1x1 block space. And that is what we're going to be using for our kill chamber. Monsters will get pushed down, and we then have access to get our stuff. And of course, down here I just have like a little storage area. But that's pretty much how it's going to be set up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now that we are back on the Advancius server, I think we should probably build it on this platform here. I feel like that's appropriate. Because for the sides here, I plan on doing villager trading, and all the major farms and grinders are going to be on the four corners. So now that we have the center, I'm probably going to move this 3 blocks back, kind of like how I had last season. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Perfect. Now we need hoppers. I'm gonna do shop. I'm gonna do some redstone. Actually, do I have hoppers in my private vault? I do. Okay, so there's no need to buy new hoppers when I already have them. So go down to. Actually, go up 3 and up 1. What I need to do, I need to go back to my personal vault, get this blackstone, because I'm going to use blackstone walls. Flag. Okay, for some reason, these walls are coded a little weird, which I guess is fine. Just do that. Okay, got plenty of bricks, plenty of blackstone brick wall. I'm gonna make a little jump cut here, and I'll be back when I got this figured out. Okay, I think that actually works out pretty good. So the mobs will land on here, which I'm probably going to replace with a sand campfire. There we go. 1 soul sand campfire. So put that right there. And in case I am not able to kill the mobs, I can use this as my auto-killing feature. So I guess for now, what I could do is go up here. It's probably going to be how tall the unit is. This is going to be where the pistons are. Okay, need 8 pistons, I believe. Piston here, piston here, piston along these 3, piston along these 3. And that should force the entities into the 1x1. All I got to do is just get the clock set up, and then we should be in good shape, really. It's been a while since I did like redstone like this without being in a time lapse. I kind of enjoy this. I'm digging this. Okay, now that that's filled in, I think we should start getting the flying machine set up once again. So let's do this. Probably got to set it up one block here. So you. Actually, break that. Chew on. Put the observers on. Break. Now I need them to go. Hopefully this works. If not, I can always just make the chamber a bit smaller. But I think I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I can put quartz block on here, a quartz block on here. And in theory, I think I'm okay. Let me just test this to verify. Put you here, and I put you here, and I should be able to set this off with no problems. Yes. Why did you get stuck? Sticky. Okay, that's why. So you should get, as long as there's no blocks placed, the flying machines will not get stuck. Perfect. All I gotta do is get the return station set up, just like I have right here, and we should be in good shape, honestly. I'm probably just going ahead and jump cut to that point, like I've kind of been doing. I've been just jumping around with footage. Teehee. Alright guys, so it's been about a day or so, and in front of me is basically the quote-unquote completed grinder. It's not perfect, it needs some decorating, but this is what I got. And so I had a problem, and the original kill chamber that was down on the ground here was just too far away from the spawners. So the chunk, or I guess the sub-chunks, were unloaded, therefore creating the problem of not being able to spawn mobs for XP. So I built this platform here to go up and around. And then if you stand right here, this is the farthest away I could be to load the sub-chunk where the spawners are sitting. And with that being said, I had to rebuild everything down here. I had to move some redstone up. But honestly, I rather would move this here up than to move this big platform down. Was it a headache? Absolutely. Was it worth it? Eh. It's only a block game. Yeah, I think it was worth it, and I am very proud of this. Now, I might do some designing next episode on the building for it, but as it stands right now, I just wanted to get the main grinder built first. And then next episode, I'm going to work on bringing this bridge up to this platform. Over here, I'm going to set up my main grinder So what that's going to include is all my villagers, all my silverfish, and all my iron golems. They're all going to spawn in here. In fact, actually, I might not even put... I might also put, Okay, you know, I'm getting distracted here. I need to come up with a plan here. Let's make some signs so we can kind of come up here. The entrance, the main grinder, with the rose farm. Put my forage here, my turtle scoot farm, my librarians, my clerics, and fletchers. Wow, this is actually the first time I've ever mapped out my base completely. From, like, trying to figure out, like, what's going to go on each one of the platforms. This is going to be an interesting season. I'd like to see how this plays out. Now, I believe I mentioned near the beginning of the video that something happened with the original forge that I built last episode. Let's take a look at the area, and I'll kind of give you a little backstory. Okay, fellas, so technically this is my new home for the forge. Now, originally the home was above me. As you can see, there is the obsidian on where the main platform was. Now, flying up here, it's just gone. The whole thing, it's just gone. Why is it gone? Well, this is why. And needless to say, the machine kind of just blew itself up. It caused a little bit of chaos for Macy and the team. It blew up part of the main island grinder. It blew holes in the grass above. There was a thing of villagers up here, which looks like they removed it, but we had some villagers set up and they died. And it was just a whole ordeal, and we thought it was best that we get rid of it. Now right here is what I was using to auto-craft TNT. I have an auto-crafter set up right here, and it was crafting TNT up until the machine blew itself up. And, shut up, I don't have a problem. I just like sand, okay? Where's the sand when I need it in Complex Gaming, man? But, no. So, pretty much, I had kind of a similar setup as to where what my current base has, with resetting the observer clock. Just activate this and it'll reset the clock, and then this will auto-craft each of the TNT, and it would just get dispensed into this chest here, which we still got plenty of TNT. In fact, I wonder what the team even did with the remaining TNT, because I swear I had about 4 double chests full of TNT for this build, and it's just gone. It's just gone. But yeah, everything is going fine. It's going peachy. But I think that's going to be a wrap for this episode. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and comment down below anything you want to see in the future videos, because you never know, I might just end up doing it. Y'all have a fantastic day, evening, or night, whenever you decide you want to watch this video. And peace out. This is Jaroks signing off. Bye-bye.